you apart.
National lockdown.
The Lockdown Companion.
Mr. Motivator.
Yeah. I feel like I need it today.
We're
Need it
in.
today. We're in. What episode is it?
It's the Easter special. I have no idea what number it is. I don't know why I do that voice. It's fucking annoying. Every time I hear my voice do that voice, it annoys me.
It's like a radio DJ voice, isn't it? Radio!
It is
Yeah.
exactly that. Welcome to the Lockdown Companion FM. We're on radio 102.4.
31. Episode 31. 31.
Which,
The late one.
Which is kind of what I think of myself in age. I still think... No, actually, I think of myself as 20... I probably think of myself as episode 27, maybe.
Dear, that's interesting, isn't it? When you
Yeah.
think about how old you think you are. Make sense?
What episode do you think you're on?
That's a great... Yeah. So you said 27. Man, I'm like 25, I think.
Are you 25 as fuck? Yeah.
Yeah. You know when...
You're a lot less weathered than me, though, dude. I'm 35 in real life. I think I'm on episode 27, but I'm actually on episode 35.
Yeah.
It's a lot of episodes.
It's a lot of years, a lot of revolutions around the... whatever we do, around the sun. I don't know.
And first error. Revealing
There we go.
that Davey knows nothing.
Nothing
Don't you
about...
worry. I'll
about
be
the
coming
solar
up
system.
soon.
Definitely 25. It's got to that point now where, you know, when you hear conversations like podcasts or something like that, and they talk about sports people, and they're like, yeah, end of the career, they're like 32, and you're like, I feel like I could literally jump into something still now and be okay at it. I don't feel old. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, dude, don't worry about it, because I've just been desperately trying to follow some people much older than me. And without a chance in hell.
Really?
Okay, so Dan Atherton and Steve Peat. Two people that really are proving that you don't really lose much speed. Not that I can see. Holy, man. Holy.
Really?
Those boys bomb. Yeah, I don't
man.
know if I'll slow down as I get older. I probably have. I don't know if I have. I don't know.
Wouldn't it be kind of interesting to somehow figure that out? I don't know how you do it, but you know, maybe take for example, one of Steve's race runs from a certain track. I know it's different bikes though and everything. It'd be so difficult to do it, but then do it now and then see if 10 years, how much pace has he lost? There must be a way of somehow figuring it out.
Fascinating to do, and the exact track on a modern downhill bike.
Yeah.
I don't put much on bikes speeding everything up, but undoubtedly they've made a massive especially for his career, early on there and Warner's and actually even Dan's. If you think when Dan was racing Fort William, probably in some of his earlier years, their bikes were really different, really steep head angles, really short.
Yeah,
I bet
it would be interesting to see how different it is, and obviously you need someone like that, don't you, with that experience that's done it, that's got those results that you could.
There's no real way of telling, is there?
Nah.
It'd be really cool. So the Dirt 104 track, that was such a cool concept, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was actually.
Yeah.
No, it was because everyone. Yeah, did you get a couple of practice runs and then you were into a race run sort of thing?
Yeah,
is that
something
right?
like that. They had it really structured. So yeah.
Did you ever do it?
No, I never did it. No, thank fuck, because it would have been 2:04. Handing over the bars.
Yeah.
But
it was actually. You're right. That was good. That was a bit of an equaliser, wasn't it, to see where everyone was at? You know.
Yeah. I guess
Forgot
that's what's
about that,
cool
actually.
about. That's what's really cool about car race tracks where you have a lap record and it just doesn't change. That's the only thing about mountain biking is that the course will always change and lines will open up or corners will open out or there'll be a big bump. There's no way of making it the same.
No. I wonder who left with 104. Fastest time, do you think?
In my head, it is Sam Hill, but
yeah, in my head it was Sam Hill too, but I have no idea. Yeah,
he did it on a wet day, didn't he? Actually, I actually can't remember.
No.
I mean, what
Comment
a
below.
series, though.
Who was the overall winner of the 104? There must have been a last run that they probably didn't know was going to be the last run as well.
Yeah, we must have some dirt fans in the listeners.
Oh, Some dirt fans.
Some dirt enthusiasts. It'd be good to... some people have got some real information. I noticed that, how little information I keep. When I watched... Did you see Warner's video on building up his Caprun bike?
Yes.
So he visited... I can't remember the guy's name, really bad, but he's a retro bike collector.
Yes.
But his
Chris.
Oh, dude, his knowledge on, like...
Oh, man, he knew
parts
componentry, he knew everything, eh?
Holy.
Everything. I know, man. I really worry about that because I don't retain information at all.
No, I don't.
And it's like, I often think about, the amount of information I've taken in. If you just sort of discredit the first however long you're at school for, 16 years or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Where I don't remember any of that, but that's mainly because I wasn't trying. Got a little bit older and now I actually try to retain information, listen to podcasts. Yeah. I mean, the amount of hours that I've spent listening to stuff, like even if it's just a Joe Rogan episode, I've listened to them for 4 or 5 years and I've not really missed one. Ask me about a certain subject where I've literally listened to it, hours and hours and hours of it. Nothing.
That's so annoying.
There's just nothing there. Like, I don't know where it goes. It just...
No, it's like for the
my
week
brain's
after,
just full of shit.
It's like for the week after you've listened to it, you're a really interesting and knowledgeable person.
Yeah. And you have to do that thing where people must find really annoying when you're like, I heard once, or you go, right, I heard in a podcast, and you're like, yeah. I feel like I know like a little about a lot, if that makes sense. Like lots of little snippets of information. Like if someone asked me about keto, like diet, I'd be like, I could give you like little bits.
Yeah.
But I don't know enough about it that I could like teach a class, for example.
I know, right? And then you think, we're listening to people who know lots. So people who listen to this, they're listening to people who know very little.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Until it just gradually gets such small pieces of information, it turns into TikTok.
You can put it in 15 seconds. Yeah. That's true. That is true. I don't know, man. So it's been a while. It's been 8 days, dude. Like, yeah, thanks to everyone who reached out after the April Fool's Day episode went out. It did really well, actually.
Nice.
So that was good. That was a good laugh. I quite enjoyed putting that out on the next day, to be honest with you. So that's cool.
Well, good. Yeah, no, and I'm happy Easter to everyone as well. And I'm sorry I'm late. I am sorry I'm late. Did you do Easter? Did you get loads of chocolate?
No, mate, nothing. No, not a thing.
I had two chocolate eggs in one day.
Did you? Nice. No, I'd say nothing. I've got a little chocolate here. Like this came from.
That looks healthy though. Yeah.
You take what you get, don't you, when you get older. But yeah, my mum got me a Lindor bunny. I had that. They're good, aren't they, man? They're fucking good. But I'm not really a chocolatey guy.
I feel bad, but those bunnies, they piss me off because you get them. I get them for George, or someone will get them for George. And she's so measured, she can leave it, and I can't leave stuff. I have to eat it straight away. So we've got these fucking gold bunnies around the house, and they sit there. And she won't eat them, and I can't eat them because that's mean. Yeah. So I'm just
I'm the same. If something's in our house, like I eat it. There's no questions asked. I'm not savvy at all. I'm not savvy with money or savvy with food. If it's in, I'm eating it.
Are you same with money? What do you spend it on?
What?
So, what you say? You're not savvy with money?
Nah.
So you just see it and spend it.
Just don't see it.
Oh, okay.
No, I am a little now, and we spoke about this a little bit about pensions and stuff. So we probably don't need to get into that.
No, that's not the pension chat.
But yeah, if anyone did want to know, the pension's up and running now, which is great.
Nice.
We got some investments going on and shit. We're good.
Wicked.
Yeah, we're getting sorted. Life's getting figured out.
Life's getting figured out. And on that note, what's the bathroom? The next segment, the bathroom update.
Bathroom gate update. So we're now rocking with the shower is on, dude. And I think we did speak about this. So I committed to not having a hot shower or bath until the bathroom was like done. So yeah, I did in total 16 days. No hot shower or hot bath. So every day was outside in the paddling pool or just using the hose pipe in the garden to take a shower, which I'm really proud of, man, because it's not easy that, like, we were lucky that we had a bit of a span here in the UK that we had like a bit of nice weather in between.
Yeah.
So it was warm, which makes it a bit easier. But there was a few nights, man. The other night it was snowing, and I was out there hosing myself down. Like I had the shampoo on and the soap and shit. And so yeah, now we've got the shower up and running, and it felt good. I know I messaged you. It felt that good. I messaged you, and I was like, "I just had a hot shower, man. It felt amazing." So yeah, we can use the bathroom. We got a toilet now. So again, 16 days no toilet.
Good.
I went rare. I went out. I was in the woods.
Did you actually do 16 days of shitting in the woods?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I did. I went to my dad's house one time.
What about your girl? What about?
She's just been going to her parents. She's just been bouncing over there for the day, like to work and stuff. And I was like, nah, I'm going feral. I like it. Yeah, man.
Do you do any in the paddling pool?
What? Poops?
Yeah, you shit in the paddling pool. 16 days of shitting and washing in the paddling pool.
Come on, I'm not 10 years old.
Just like a swamp monster out there.
I'm a grown splashing around.
Fucking look at him.
34, man. I'm 34. I'm a grown man. Definitely, but yeah, go out and poop in the woods. That's been the vibe.
There you go.
It's been feral for a little while, man. It feels like luxury. I got out of the shower. I was like, I feel rich. I feel like I've accomplished something.
Have you waffle stomped in your new shower yet?
Not yet. No. I'm gonna wait until we've got a little bit of finishing off to do. So once the bathroom guy's being Tom.
Yeah. That's like the christening in the bathroom. You know, like where they get a new ship and they smash champagne on the front.
Shit down the plug hole. Stomp it down. That's awful.
And the bathroom is officially open.
And it stinks. It's gross. Yeah. So it's good. We've got some painting to do, which I'm quite enjoying. I don't really enjoy housework that much, but painting's quite therapeutic, isn't it? I've been putting a podcast on and stuff at night and just like painting the ceiling and painting around. It's nice, man. It's never had. This is the first time of ever. I'm 34. I've never had work done in a house, so it kind of feels kind of nice.
Yeah, good.
I feel good. Feel grown up, coming of age.
Yeah, nice.
I'm growing up, man. I'm growing up. Can't afford anything else, but we've got a bathroom now, and it's all my own fault.
That's the main thing. That's you're doing all right. If you're doing your bathroom, you're doing fine. That's
yeah.
I know it wasn't how you planned it. I know.
No, not at all. Not at all. So yeah, it's good.
You've already had jet skis, so
had a jet ski. The next thing's a bathroom. That's success.
There's no violins here. Yeah,
you know what I thought, right? I was thinking about you and this jet ski thing, and I've been thinking a little bit about. There's nothing other than a motocross bike. There's nothing like outrageous that I really want. But then I saw it, and I thought, that's it. That's what I want.
What is
and it is a hot air balloon.
Oh, dude, please get a hot air balloon.
Dude, can you imagine how sick it'd be to have a hot air balloon?
Really, really sick.
You don't see them, do you?
No, and it's very eccentric. I like that.
Yeah.
You're then the guy with the hot air balloon on the...
Yeah. Can you imagine it? And if it had like the Hook It podcast on it and it was just fucking flying around.
How much would a hot air balloon be?
Or you did like a Tunnux. Like, hot air balloon. I wonder if they'd sponsor one. You can get it. I don't know how much one is, but like I went through a little bit of a stage. It's like, I think it's called paragliding. That's where you have a parachute and you have like a motor on your back?
Yeah.
Is there anything?
Looks amazing.
Is there anything more free than that? Like than just going out and just flying around in the sky like a bird?
I mean, mate, did we talk about on this where I got into watching glider videos?
We might have. It might have been like series 1 or whatever we have.
Yeah, it's true. It's hard to know. Probably just repeat the same things over and over. But gliders to me are up there because the paragliding thing is sick, but you've then got a fucking Briggs and Stratton on your back.
Yeah,
it's like should be the most peaceful thing, really, shouldn't it?
True.
Even air balloons, like every 3 seconds.
But then nothing.
Yeah. But then
you're just in the air.
Glider, dude.
Yeah.
So
how does a glider work? How does it get up? Does someone tow you up?
You can either get towed up, or there are these basically like rubber bands that catapult you. No shit, they're winches.
Wow.
Because it's all done on thermals, isn't it? So you catch thermals up.
Yeah.
But I mean, to me, it seems like there's a whole load of things that could go wrong, you know?
Oh, mate.
Like, you have to be good, surely. I don't know what license you need or any of those things, but I would love to go up in one of them.
Yeah, definitely. Now, mate, I think air in the ocean. It's like freedom, isn't it?
Yeah, there's something really pure about that, isn't there? Like, but honestly, some of these glider videos you just watch are just incredible. Like,
Really?
often, like gliders are around mountainous areas because of the thermals. I think
Right.
often like warm air hits
If
them
it,
and
if it is
rises,
getting into
or-
trouble, can you pull it out of trouble and stuff? There must be.
How do you mean pull it out?
I mean, like, let's say it's heading. Like, if you threw the only way I can think about this is, I guess, if you threw like a paper airplane at a mountain, if the wind catches it and it's going towards a mountain, that's it. No,
I mean,
like
yeah,
if you're in a glider and it's going towards a mountain, can you steer it away?
oh yeah,
Or would you
can
end up
steer.
in
You
some
don't
weird
s-
like
no, you don't
vortex?
sit- no, you're not literally sitting in a paper airplane because that would be insane.
That would be insane.
No, you do have quite a lot of control. I think hang gliding is quite interesting. That's way more paper aeroplaney. But a glider, they do aerobatics and stuff in gliders. So they go into free fall. That's the coolest shit for me. Like they'll dive down and basically put themselves in a stall.
Yeah.
So the plane just stalls, like not engine stall, like a mechanical stall. So the plane comes up and becomes weightless, has zero control when it's weightless. So then it just falls out of the sky and then they'll save it out of the stall. So
It is cool,
sick, dude.
It is cool. And have you ever been in one?
No, I really would like to. That would be a red letter day that I would thoroughly enjoy.
Okay.
Sitting in
Let's
the back of one
we'll
of
put it
those.
out to the podcast family because
Yeah, maybe we know someone who's a
maybe
glider.
someone
Who
knows someone who knows someone who can reach out and can hook up a day for our Ollie to go out in a glider and myself in a hot air balloon. And I think that'd be the do I want one? You got to go in one first. I've never been in one.
So
Might
hot
hate
air
it.
balloon, the level of control blows my mind because it's up and down.
Yeah.
That's it. Like
Yeah.
Wind blows left, you're going left.
There must be a lot of calculations involved because obviously the wind takes a hot air balloon, I'm guessing, and
Yeah,
you
but
must end up in somewhere different, and you've got to figure out where to land and how to land in it.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
a field.
Have you ever had one land near you?
Yeah, there's quite a lot actually. Like where we are here in the peaks, it is quite obviously people want to go up and look at it.
Yeah.
So there is quite. I say a lot. You might see 5 a year, but I feel like that's quite a lot.
Yeah.
So there is, and where my mum used to live, still lives. There's a lot of like big open fields and stuff up there, and they often used to take off and fly from behind my mum's house and stuff.
Yeah.
Really cool.
I just typed in hot air balloon crash.
Oh, really?
But
Come on.
actually, yeah, but what I didn't
Can't be
like-
many.
Dude, what I didn't want was what I got. I wanted them to just like bounce into each other and then be like, "Oh my god!" Ah! But they're not really. The crashes aren't really like that I just typed in. So I'm just going to delete.
And that's when they
from
bump into
my-
each other.
Yeah, it's not good because it's all flammable, isn't it? It's all just gas.
I feel like if you went up there and you must have got some sort of safety precaution like a parachute, like a base jump rig or something like that.
Yeah. See, I
And you
just
could
don't
just
know.
leave
There's
it.
just certain things that seem to have slipped through the old health and safety.
I think that's one of them, yeah. And also that
Got me.
paragliding, because when I looked into that, because I was like serious, I'm like, fuck, like this is a bit of me. This just floating around in the Peak District, like just
Was that
cruising.
a motor one? I don't know.
Yeah.
Whether... Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's the motor one, and you like run, you get going, I think, and then motor on. I don't know. This is how much I looked into it. I was like, I want one of them. I guess you run and then you go and then you steer around a bit.
You ever seen? I don't know what. Fucking dude, can we just know a bit more stuff on this podcast? Just a bit more, right? So you're in the Alps, dudes run off cliffs with the parachutes on. Is that paragliding?
I think that's paragliding.
Okay, so paragliding is in. I saw a few people take off. I think in maybe Leo Gang. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, wherever it was really like quite shocking because you see him run along the grass and you kind of think, oh, he's not going very quick. You know, like he's just literally hoiked up this big plastic bag into the air, and then he's just started running along. And then just when it picks up, it's so calm and like effortless. Really cool.
I think that is freedom, isn't it? It's like literally just floating around in the sky like a bird.
Would be lovely.
It would, wouldn't it? I think that's an overlooked hobby, and that's what I remember thinking about what is it now? Parasailing or paramotoring? The one with the fan on your back.
Yeah, with the fan.
That's like an overlooked hobby. That like not enough people do that.
Yeah,
that should be
really
We
cool.
should be teaming in the sky of people floating around.
Should be packed up there. I tell you what, all the mountain bikers that blow out turns and leave litter and shout in car parks and fuck everything up for everyone, they should get into it.
Yeah, they should. Go in the sky. Get up above the clouds.
Yeah.
See how far you can get. How far can you get on a tank of gas, mate?
There's some insane paragliding clips, some of the best, because they do tricks and stuff. They do like descents down ravines, don't they?
Yeah.
And they do.
I've seen that guy who just did the Red Bull one. Did you see that? Where he was
it'd be so
grind
cool.
along the top of the cable car thing. Oh, it's insane.
No, I haven't seen it. No.
Have you not? Oh, it's amazing. He's like a pro skier, I think. He must be. He's like skiing. It's like, yeah, he comes down, does paragliding. It's amazing, man. Honestly,
must be such a.
Surprised you've not seen that. That's one of those viral Red Bull videos.
Maybe I have. I don't know. I don't remember it. I've seen a lot.
It's recent.
Like they go
the last
down
month.
ravines and then they do barrel rolls and then bank turns and stuff, and they look like they're just about to clip trees. That'd be a hell of a feeling. That would.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. Really, like, unique feeling, that.
Yeah.
But then they probably think that about you riding a bike, like going down in between trees and stuff. People who do that, they're like, wow, it must be unique.
Going down through trees is bloody good, isn't it?
Can be.
I've just had a fantastic time riding.
Yeah, I want to know about it, man. I want to know about this trip. I want to know all about it.
So we decided, myself, Sam Reynolds, Brendan Fairclough, Bernard Kerr, decided to get in a van and go to Dovey and Revs for just a one-night trip, 2 days riding, uplifting, because they wanted to get some time in on downhill bikes, and I was just eager to see what my ankle is actually capable of. But it was so rad, actually, doing 2 days of uplift on these, because Revs I've been to before, but not. I've only ridden Vision Line before there. I just went there for a day, rode Vision Line, then came home. It was so good to just do the uplift day. It like uplifting's like not a part of everyday mountain biking for me.
No.
You know, like I don't really do it really
so
ever.
It's a treat.
Yes, it's a real treat, and it's really interesting that is actually mountain biking for it. Like, it's so different for all of us, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I've only ever done like 2 uplift days, you know.
Have you? Yeah.
Yeah, because again, it's just like we don't really have it here, so it's quite a rare thing. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
It's good. It is good. It's mega social. Like, you can talk to each other on the.
And the bike park is open officially, or no? Is it a bit of a?
I actually don't know. I think not,
I don't know.
Because I think we're there for work. However annoying that is to everyone at home, I know that is annoying, but it is kind of work. So the bike park wasn't open to people not working, which sounds so stupid, doesn't it? Because it's the loosest form of work possible, but that's where we're at the minute. So anyway, super lucky to get to go to those spots. And so day one we went to Dovey and got to ride with. We met up with Petey and Petey's kids and their little mate. Oh, it was so sick, yeah. Awesome. So they're just on a trip up there, and we met up with Affy at Dovey. And there's a hell of a setup, that place.
Really? I really want to visit, actually. I know one of the listeners to the podcast is involved with Atherton Bikes. Must work up there, I think. And he keeps saying there's an invite to go up and ride and stuff.
Oh, mate, I'd
just
love
not
to
made
go
it
up
yet.
with you. It'd be so good, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool to go and hang out, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a cool setup, is it?
Dude, it's so cool, because it's like there's so many things that are so different about that spot to me. I mean, I've lucky enough to travel an awful lot with mountain biking, but honestly, in the UK, I travel less in the UK. Partly because I always have old cars, and partly just because I like where I live, I think. You know, I'm really content just riding a few spots around where I live. I don't often travel further afield. And subsequently, when I go to these places, I cannot believe the pace of every track. Like, if you've got elevation, the speed goes up. You don't cram all these stupid corners into every track. Like, all of the tracks near me are just like all corners, all features. There's no fast straights. Really,
because you're trying to make the most out of having a little hill,
a shit hill, basically. Yeah. So you might do the same amount of descending, but you do it all in little bits. You know. So I normally quite like that, because you can keep it really intense, and then you can be really full on in your descending because it's only for a short period of time. Whereas up here, you just spend the entire time so fast. Like, was
So what tracks did you ride? Do you remember? Because I think it'd be nice for people to know like what you rode and what you thought and stuff like that.
So I rode. I'm really bad at names, but the first track we rode is called. I think it's called El Hippo, and it's like the jumpy line that finishes by the cafe.
Okay.
Which I'd really recommend going to because it's so fast and so flat out and gnarly. We turned up and it was like sleeting, and I've dropped in, and honestly, I'd drop in behind all these nutters, and I'm trying to chill at the minute, and it's like I'm dropping in behind fucking World Cup racers, Steve Pete, and Dan Atherton. They're the guides, so you're just like, righto.
Hold
and
on.
Sam Reynolds, best trick.
And those guys ridden there before, or was it blind runs first run?
Everyone had ridden there before, yeah.
Okay.
It was blind for me, so I'm following, and I trust them all, and it's really easy to. I think I'm fairly good at like working out what you do by watching people ahead. But if I'm honest, I'm still pretty doubtful that my ankle's gonna not just give up on a takeoff. Like I don't really know where I'm at, dude. I'm not firing on all cylinders by any means.
Right.
And so first run, and it was snowing. First run, it was like
April.
Dude, it takes a while to get used to that like slate dirt as well.
Really,
so slippery. So I just felt like a squid, desperately trying to keep someone in sight so I could see what to do on each jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I know that feeling all too well.
Yeah, but just about managed it, and it's with a few cases, I'll give them that. But like the speed that you hit some of those things at, and they're so tall. Some of the features on El Hippo are so tall that like it's completely blind, so you're going in so fast, and I'm just imagining going to flat because I'm not used to going that fast. I'm like, it
takes a while to like you were saying a while ago about finding your rhythm, like when you've not ridden a lot, riding with your head up and all that sort of stuff. Just getting into the speed takes time, doesn't it? Yeah,
definitely, and just to get your eye, and I find it always like I think I always find it when I go to a new spot, I ride real like. I hold on too tight, I get arm pump, I make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah. Like
the mistakes you make are through kind of being nervous, I guess, without even thinking about it.
Yeah, totally.
So it always takes a while, like, for anyone. And it's funny, you like speak to like, I watch like Sam and Bren and Bernard, and in my head I'm just like, those boys just fucking first run everything flat out without a care in the world. Everyone's the same. Everyone's like, whoa, I'm bad at biking on their first run. The best in the world are like, fuck me, this is all made out of like weird material that I'm not used to, and I'm
that's
going
good.
Super
that's
fast.
Good to know. Other people feel like that too.
Absolutely, yeah. But it's rad to just follow Dan Atherton as much as it's very difficult because he's a complete nutter. But he's like he's up there with one of my favourite riders. Really, he's like one of the most skilled riders in a way that I
mate,
like.
totally, yeah. I used to enjoy obviously watching when he was still racing downhill, but still had like a lot of dirt jumping going on and stuff like that. It was quite like multi-disciplined almost. BMX and the little skate park, everything.
So amazing, yeah. He's so amazing. Like, it's rad watching him, and it's his bike park, and he's built it, so he's got all these like crazy lines and shit. It's quite tough because he won't tell you about what he's about to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he'll just jump over the stump, and you're like.
So those guys are all on DH bikes. So what bike did you take?
Yeah, I took my Focus Sam, a 170.
Cool.
With downhill tyres, so it's not far off. It's actually really good for. Do you know what? When I go to these tracks, I have a lot of natural stuff around where I live, so I'm really quite often I go to these places to ride the motorways, to ride the jump tracks. Like, especially if I'm uplifting, I'm not looking for like a rooty, hard-packed downhill training lap. Because I don't really. It's not that I don't enjoy it, but it's like we've gone 5-6 hours to be here. I don't really want to do something that's even remotely similar to what I can ride at home. I want to ride the jumps, really. So.
Fast whips and cutties. That's the fun stuff.
It is it, really, isn't it? It is it, yeah. And it was cool because actually, although those jumps, a lot of them are like tables and they're safe, they're quite big, a lot of them. So it was cool to just ride some bigger jumps because I've not really ridden much since my ankle in terms of big jumps, just like small jumps and bike park jumps.
Cool.
So then we stayed the night in Dovey. Then we went back to Revs. Did a day at Revs.
Okay, so awesome. How's that place running at the moment?
Wicked, yeah. So you've ridden there?
Yeah, no, been many times. This is going back
Of course,
to my...
you did tell me this, yeah.
Going back to my days of you know, with Hookit working, but necessarily not enjoying bikes that much because I was too stressed and broke, basically. So, but yeah, visited a lot, know the guys there quite well,
Wicked.
but never took a bike, never, you know, just never really. And also, you know, there probably people who might be semi-interested in this, but like, for me, that, when I was out on the road, revs would be like the first stop. So when you're hustling, starting a business, it wasn't a case of I'm going to take a day off to ride here. It was a case of I'm going to go do the work, do what we need to do, and then move on to the next store or whatever it is. So yeah, I think now my approach would be like totally different. It'd be like, right, I'll go there for the day, hang out. You know, the actual business side of it is a very small portion, whereas before it was 90%.
Yeah.
Now it'd be the opposite. I think it'd be 90% riding and 10% work. So,
Yeah.
Anyway.
There you go.
No, I haven't ridden it.
I guess so the aim was to do 10 runs at each, which doesn't sound like a lot, does it? So we did 10 runs at Dovey. Like, we did a load of other tracks as well. El Hippo was the first one we did, but and then 10 runs at Revs, and I probably got to 8, and then I was like, it always hurts quite a lot, but it was at eight runs, it was like I was riding bad because I was trying to avoid pressure on my ankle and stuff, and I was like, yeah, it sucks a bit. It's quite like exhausting.
Right.
Anyway, I got to the bottom and I was I'm fucking tired now. After 2 days uplifting, I'm mega tired. But I got to the bottom and I was quite happy that I got a punny. I was like,
oh, did you?
Oh. So I missed out on the last two runs, but everyone else did two 10-run days. But it's
awesome.
good.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Got to ride the Vision line again and all the new stuff at Revs. It's wicked.
Right. Yeah, I've seen like Sam had posted a video this morning. Like, I don't know what track it is. Like loads of really tight corners. It looked amazing. Looked so fun.
Super fun. Oh, and we met up with Chaos at Revs.
Oh, did you? Oh, sick.
Yeah. So
awesome.
Rad hang out with Chaos, and then also Matt Walker was there doing some. I mean, it's insane seeing the contrast between like. So all of the Saracen team was there, and the number of runs they put out, and they're just they're just coming down, feeding back to mechanics. They've got the whole setup there. It's just gnarly that, like pre-season testing. I've never done anything like that. You know, biking is not that for me. So it's well interesting seeing it. They're just on a separate uplift up to the top, come down, feed back, make changes, get back in, head up again.
Wow.
I don't know if they were timing what they were doing, but it was cool to see. Like, I kind of felt like every 2 runs they would, every 1 run of ours they'd do 2 kind of thing. We're pacing around.
It's interesting, I guess, at the moment with the downhill stuff because, you know, unfortunately Fort Williams got cancelled, which fucking sucks. But it must be hard to be training for that stuff when you don't necessarily know what is happening. So what's Brendan and Bernard's vibe at the moment? Are they just trying to just get on top of it? Are they testing anything, or
I think they're just trying to
stay active almost.
Stay active, trying to be ready. Yeah, basically. Yeah. I think they've got enough time fitness-wise to catch up until the first round now with the gyms reopening. Well, when the gyms reopen. And
Monday.
And to be honest, they're always... But both of those dudes always spend so much time on their bikes that it's not like... I know there's a difference between like downhill time and just spending loads of time, but I think you can get up to speed on a downhill bike fairly... Well, both of those guys fairly quickly. They're just trying to get time in on the bikes.
Yeah.
I mean, they're crazy fast.
It's going to be so interesting to see if it plays out, like how the season happens.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just going to be weird. Especially with the restrictions again now, like across Europe. I feel like France just went back into lockdown. I spoke to my buddy Darren yesterday who lives in Morzine, and he was saying, back in lockdown, everything's shut. Fucking hell.
Sucks, dude.
I know, but I feel like here we're sort of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
People are like, yes, fucking stop listening to this shit every week. Or whatever. Yeah, but I don't know, man. It feels like there's some light at the end of the tunnel at the moment.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? No, it's good. It is good.
Feels like it.
So it was. I've had a wicked 2 days, and it's pretty Well, fuck, I ride with all these boys all the time on trail bikes, and it's really, really cool to see the difference. Like when they're, like somehow they're both really good at mega high speed tracks, whereas I turn up there and I'm like, what? I can't believe we have to go this fast. Like the whole day we have to go this fast, you know? Like a bike behaves very differently at like 35 miles an hour into a turn than it does at 12. Like, I feel like everything around here, you're just like generating speed in turns, not hitting turns and trying to carry speed, trying to not lose
you're not
speed
maintaining
almost.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Yeah. And
that is interesting. Actually, that is a massive contrast when you're not doing it too often, for sure.
Oh mate, they bomb. They absolutely bomb. I guess there's something in downhill bikes as well. Well, they're just downhill races, aren't they? So they're going to be quick. But...
So actually, so Dovey, is that? And obviously they have Hardline up there, I guess, and stuff. That's pretty close, I think.
That's pretty close. We saw that on the way there, yeah.
But as far as the actual tracks, is it bike parky or downhilly? Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think there are downhill examples. I rode largely bike parky things because just I enjoy it more, and I guess we're like, you know, they're sort of aware that I'm. No, I think those boys just wanted time on a downhill bike, airtime, like enjoying themselves. It wasn't
speed,
like
everything.
Yeah, so I think both of those places have examples of everything, but we largely rode like motorway bike park tracks because we don't have it here. So it's just good to, I guess for them, it's good to get used to really high speed on a downhill bike, like. And cool. Basically every track becomes sketchy if you go pointlessly quick at it, and all of those boys just go pointlessly quick the whole time. So it's like
it's so interesting hearing you talk about it though, as like a really good rider, if that makes sense. But even yours, what I'm trying to say is you're like, fuck, they're actually ridiculous on bikes.
Bell ends, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's just, you know, I try and just hang on. So I'm really aware that I can get dropped at any point, but I just try and hang on, just, you know, keep everyone in sight, try and make up time on things where I can, and I don't know, it's funny, man. It is funny. They get to a certain, like, oh, dude, I tell you one thing that will make you ride really, really badly. And one thing, I've already got doubt in my head, you know, I already got a lot of self-doubt, like, I don't know if I'm with it enough, my ankle, this and that, blah, blah, should I be doing this? Am I being an idiot here? Am I going to end the day early and feel like a twat? If Steve Pete drops in behind you, it turns out I can't ride very well. At all.
That's classic.
Holy, like, yeah, that's
really
insane pressure. Having, like, someone you know is just, like, he's all about just speed, Steve, isn't he? As a rider, he's just so fast at everything. He's not really fucking about pulling up on jumps. He's not doing that stuff.
Different generation too, man. Different generation of riders.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. So I'm just aware I've got this hero behind me, and I'm just, mate, it must have been like I don't know, the Chuckle Brothers theme tune, me going down in front of him, just feet off, like pedaling in places,
just trying to get
the speed up. Oh, Steve's there. I can just hear him like, fucking hell.
Oh dear, that is like you say, it's weird. It's not very often. I guess you have like a hero of yours probably just dropping behind you. I guess,
mate, what a hero! What a hero! We're talking about it on the way back, and we were like, "Fucking none of us would be here without Steve Pete existing." You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
It's like, why is England so strong at mountain biking? You know, it's not really Steve Pete, isn't it? Surely. To a certain level, I think.
Definitely
anyway,
set the bar, dude. Set the bar. Definitely.
Oh, dude, fully, yeah. Exactly. We spent all our, you know, I wanted stuff because Steve ran it. That's so sick. Talking of that,
I bet like your Troy Lee thing, a lot of that will, come down from Steve. The helmets and
white gloves. He used to have like light coloured gloves. I just always wanted white gloves. And then every time, like, I started riding for Troy Lee, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm going to order some white gloves." You literally, you put them on, and just I'm so not factory. I'll just somehow
more Michael Jackson than Steve Pete.
Sort of on it. There'll be like something on it within seconds. You know, it's like I'm not really factory fresh, am I? Look at the state of me. Fucking logos hanging off.
Those white gloves, man. It's funny. I remember those, and always used to just get covered in blood on the fingertips.
Yeah.
just from getting roosted. It'd just be like red fingertips.
Yeah, it's
Awful.
just unavoidable. Yeah, totally. It was also very cool to see. Not only is he a hero, he's arguably the coolest dad in the entire world, isn't he?
No
He's
doubt.
there with both his kids. They're killer riders, Jake and George, and like they had their mate Sam, I think he's called, over there, and they all love it. They're all riding really well. It's wicked.
And they were always going to be pinners, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's the setup in it. It's set up right there for it, and it'd be interesting to see what way they go. Like,
I know,
the
right?
Kids, you know, they
Well,
could be.
Well, Steve don't care, does he? He wants them to just be happy. Whatever they choose, he doesn't really care.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, really important. Like,
What other kids have we had come through with downhill? I'm trying to think of some.
Kids of riders, or
Sports maybe a little bit too
young, isn't it?
infant. Yeah, to have like a kid come through that's like, oh, the son of X.
Eli Tomac, but he's moto rider. Yeah, I actually don't know. That's the only person. That's the only kid of a pro that I can actually think of at this stage.
Same.
But certainly those boys are
And they say mountain biking doesn't attract girls. There's no kids out there.
It's true, isn't it? It is true.
Every mountain bike is single. It's like no kids. All the girls, all the guys, all just single.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah, well. What can you do? We're stuck in it now, aren't we? Mate, I do think what a sport though. I know, I guess we don't really talk about biking that much in this podcast, but like, I fucking, the fact that I can be doing it for this long and I can literally have had the best time just putting runs out, and I'm there with people that are exactly the same, just like so hyped on it. And
it's
doing
really
it
cool
for that long. It's so sick, yeah. Very lucky indeed. Very lucky.
Been having similar feelings at the moment, actually. So this focus thing is like really cool. I'm really enjoying it already. You know, this beat your screen time thing.
Yes.
So I've been going pretty ham on that. I'll be honest with you. It's already. I don't know what day it is.
I mean, you're reducing the screen time quite considerably as well.
I've gone down. Drastic.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's healthy or not, but I went down from. So I checked it. It was 3 hours 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then when I actually started the challenge, it went down to 12. And then yesterday was the highest, I think, at 42. 42 minutes yesterday.
Killing it.
But yeah, but like really trying. It's been awesome. Like I'm really enjoying it.
Nice.
Been out riding every day since it started, and I actually started riding. I've ridden every day since last Thursday, and it's Thursday today, so 7 days I've done riding every day. Which, you know, I know for you it's not out of the norm, but like for me, I'd usually ride 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And through winter, it was no times a week, so it's really cool. Like I'm just really being persistent with it. I'm just going out, and I remember like lockdown 1, it was a case of going out and just exploring the local area, and I'm just doing that. Like, you know, got a few little challenges local that I'm trying to complete. Like there's a sort of nose wheelie. I never know what to call that. It's like nose wheelie, endo, stopping, whatever.
Yeah.
Nose wheelie down this reservoir bank. It's fucking massive. It's so long and super steep.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to. I want that done by the end of lockdown.
Yes.
By the end of this challenge, sorry. So I'm going out.
Like it.
So yeah, trying to get that done, and there's just little things locally, like just to try and do. Most importantly, I found Timmy Mallett's autobiography yesterday, and I would never have seen that if I wasn't out riding. Found it in a phone box. That's cool.
Timmy Mallett's, what? I mean, I wouldn't even know where that. Does he have a history of sort of drug abuse or
child abuse or something?
I know. Well, you expect there to be some darkness in there.
There's
somewhere,
something.
don't you?
There's got to be something. But,
Timmy Mallet.
Wow. So yeah, I found that yesterday. Yeah.
You reading it then?
No, I didn't bring it home. I might do. I might go get it actually, just now, just so I've got it. But yeah, I've been reading loads as well. Like it's been honestly, dude. Like I've really got in on this thing because I needed to break that cycle of the phone screen time thing. It was pretty bad. And not, but the thing is as well, I'm very mindful of the fact that a lot of what I do is work. Like I can run.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's really cool is I could literally run my whole business off a phone.
Yeah.
But there's certain times where I'm like, it's just unnecessary. I don't need to sit and scroll Instagram. I don't, I'm not.
Yeah.
I always think like I'm not that fussed. I know it sounds silly, especially when you have sponsors and stuff like that. And no doubt you're the same. But like I'm very mindful of like I don't actually care that much about followers, because ultimately when you die it doesn't matter. Like it won't matter at all. I'm very mindful of that. So I don't want it to say on my grave like died with X amount of followers. It doesn't matter. But it would be a cool gravestone though, wouldn't it? Davey Burks, Instagram, 15,000. He just goes down.
Can you imagine?
But yeah, I don't know, man. I am really trying. Like I'm reading a lot, and I'm just trying to really just peace out from the whole thing and just ride my bike and be but like just be present and stuff. And it's fun.
And what a cool way of just. I mean, even at the very minimum, just making you more aware of it. Like if you're just aware of your screen time, then it's like one step towards reducing it. Because quite frankly, it's shocking how much time you spend on those things.
I don't know if you watched that video that I put out, but like on that, I did some calculations which are probably wrong. No one's called me out on it yet. I was expecting them to be like really
the 9
wrong.
years one.
Yeah, insane. Like if you think about like that and how this is all going, it is kind of mind blowing that you could end up spending that amount of time looking at a phone.
I mean, 9 years is enough to actually kickstart a professional career in something.
Yeah, you could be pretty good at something after
table
9
tennis.
years.
You could be a pro table tennis player after 9 years. Maybe not world champ, but you could maybe make money from table tennis.
You probably could.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, darts.
Yeah, darts.
9 years of throwing darts you'd be pretty accurate, wouldn't you?
I reckon so. I mean,
You'd be
even if
triple
you
20.
could just add languages to your repertoire, how cool would that be?
Man, it's like when you really think about it, and I had this conversation, I was talking to Duncan last night, Duncan Shaw.
Yeah.
And he was saying how he's had issues with it again, and he's reading this book about it, and I'm like, dude, like you literally just have to make a massive change. You'd literally just have to either turn it off or you've just got to be super disciplined with it. And he was like, I've got this phone locker. I'm like, I know you have, but your phone's not in it now because you're messaging me. So come on. So yeah, I don't know. Just trying to really make a change. And
it's
then
difficult
hopefully...
though, isn't it? Because there's like a certain amount of communication nowadays that you kind of rely on that
Definitely.
requires you to be able.
And I don't want to be antisocial either. I don't want to be antisocial.
No.
Like I don't, that's not the vibe at all. But
and you can miss out on rides. If you're not answering your phone, that's the stupid thing. You can miss out on real life experiences. It is difficult, isn't it? I mean, I think I'm quite boring. I try and be like, whatever I do, I try and make it like sustainable. Like I'm not really into like a fad diet or something like that. I try and make it like realistic for myself. Because then I don't set myself up for failure. That's probably all it is. I'm scared of failure.
Yeah. I set myself up all the time for it, mate. Like it's constant. It's a constant thing.
But like if my phone time's like 2 hours, I could accept maybe 2 hours in a day. If it's like an hour, hour at night and an hour throughout the day communicating, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even
know.
But
what is it? Like, what is that? I think it boils down to, is that hour, spent scrolling pointless shit, or is that our planning content for your own career?
It's very difficult.
Is it work emails?
It's
is
very
it
difficult, isn't it? Yeah.
Because I think that's the thing. You fall into those.
There's always that famous photo of people sat at an underground station, and everyone's on their phones, and it's very easy to be like, "Oh fuck, everyone's on their phones. That's so bad. What a shame. Our society's fucked." And then there's another picture of it, like 30 years before, and everyone's reading a newspaper. Like, it's not all changed. We weren't all fucking playing grab ass before and like hanging out and talking to each other. It's like it's there's going to be these in between times where a phone is very good. And
but I also think one thing that I'm trying to do for this whole thing is like try and be a little bit bored more. And it's really weird because I had this yesterday. Usually I'd get in bed. My normal routine would be like get in bed, probably read or end up scrolling on my phone and just like answer a few messages or whatever. And I was like, right, nothing. I'm just going to sit. Emma watches this program at night, so I've got like a spare hour, I guess, where I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
And like, okay, it's kind of hard to correlate this. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but like, I'm reading this book and it's about ice hockey, and it got me really thinking about being really young and going to this hockey rink with my dad. And I'm like, sent him a message like, "Oh, do you remember doing this?" And he was like, "Oh, wow, fuck, I totally forgot about that." And it was like, without creating space to have that thought, I would have never, you know. And I literally was, I'm like, I was really mindful. It's quite deep, but I was like really mindful of like, right, trying to imagine what this hockey rink looked like and going in there and the smell and like,
it's good.
It's like huge memories, dude. Like it really like carved my life going there and watching hockey. I was like 8 or 10 years old.
And that's through being present. You allow yourself to do those things. And I hate it when I know I'm slipping. I'm sat there. I might not even have my phone in my hand, but I'm thinking like, fuck, I wonder what, blah, blah. I wonder what, if there's anything on eBay. I wonder if on Facebook, blah, blah, blah. I wonder how my video's doing from the other day.
Like, and you check it and you're like,
all of the time I'm spent not looking at my phone, I might be thinking about it. Like if that's so bad, or like, you know, like if Emma's talking to you and you're not really taking it in because you've got your phone in your hand. I hate that.
Yeah,
I
that's
really
the worst.
hate that.
Yeah,
and then I think
is.
about that, the like effect that has over like an entire population, and like the effect that will have on kids. Your kids asking you a question, you're just like, just
looking up from your phone.
Yeah, just being like, oh, I wonder what Mariah Carey looks like now. You know, I'll go on her Instagram.
Wonder.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
like, totally.
It's a good thing that you can check out what Mariah Carey looks like now, but also you might be ignoring a child's question,
a real conversation.
Totally. Or anything. It is a hard one. I don't think that I'm not fully on the hate train because it's opened up endless avenues for me in life, and it continues
no doubt.
It continues to make life easier and I keep in touch with people that I wouldn't.
And I'm with you 100%. Like all that, I'm with you. I'm with anyone who says that, like 100%. That, you know, I communicate with a lot of people through my phone, especially Instagram. Like a lot of listeners I speak to a lot and stuff like that.
The answer's in the middle, huh? With most
it
things,
is. The answer is not getting caught up in just scrolling shit. Basically. And I think just and sort of being mindful that when you go on the phone, there's a reason to go on it. Like, right, I'm going to reply 100%. To these messages. And then I'm going to put it down and I'm going to go have a conversation and
also being mindful that every single one of these applications has a giant team of very intelligent people planning how they can keep you on it, because they're making money out of it. So they're trying to make it as scrollable and as entertaining and as, I mean, it's
engaging as immersive as possible.
Yeah, so it's not your fault. That's what it's designed to do. So... And sometimes when you're waiting for a plane, it's not a bad thing to look through the Instagram recommended thing and check out a load of cars or fitness models.
Yeah, totally,
it's not like
that's
a bad thing. But if it becomes a habit every day, I guess then it is a bad thing.
Yeah. But I think it's good. And again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, but I love the campaign. And I really do. I think it's an amazing thing that they've done. When I said it in the video, but like when companies are busting balls to get you on a website, to make a sale, to get you on their Instagram.
Yeah.
And there you go, just go ride your bike. I think it's really cool. And I'm honoured to be like even a small part of that and being able to tell people about it and stuff.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Right,
So,
wicked. Good man.
Really cool.
So you're winning at the minute.
I'm winning.
You're beating your screen time.
Yeah, I'm beating my screen time. I'm about 3 hours up.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So I was meant to be out all day today actually, but that's not happened. But then I'm going to get out this afternoon. Hopefully, get this edited and get out.
Wicked.
Go for a little spin. Local, it's one of them. Just go explore a little bit. That's all I'm doing. You know, there's not a load of riding around here anyway where I live. It's a long ride to get out to something. So just cruising around, man. Just fucking, who cares? Just do manuals down hills or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter.
Nose manuals down hills.
Nose manuals down hills. Yeah, I'm gonna go give that a go today as well.
Nice.
So there you go.
Have you got good nose manuals? Have you got good front brake control? Would you say?
I think I have.
Yeah, my man.
I think I have. I think it's all right, you know. Yeah, you know and obviously we sell the best brake pads in the world, so that helps.
There you go.
So yeah, I think so.
I always find makes nose manuals way easier for me as I seat bounce first, because it puts.
Ooh.
So it puts.
I think
your body
they are harder
forwards.
on the ebe.
Yeah, so seat bounce, because it puts your body in like a forwards momentum, not an over the bars momentum, but like a.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah, so maybe try that at the top of the reservoir. I find that. And also I pinch my knees on the seat. I don't know why I do it. I sit down.
So would you go saddle up to do it?
No, seat down. Seat down. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then just you don't have to sit down. You can kind of pinch the seat and then almost sit into your legs. So like seat bounce, pinch seat into legs, and then I find that's really like, it's just like a start point. It's like starting a sentence with a capital letter. It just makes it work.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna head out and give that a shot later today again. I tried the other day, but it started snowing and it was super slippery on the grass.
Right.
So it's a bit gnarly, but yeah,
it's not good.
Little things.
You've got it, dude. You've got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Should we do some listener questions?
Let's do some listener questions because that's what this episode is, isn't it? It's the. I should do a formal apology for being late. I'm sorry. I was in Wales. I tried to get Wi-Fi. There's no Wi-Fi in Dovey.
Mate,
Couldn't find any anywhere. I could barely find enough signal to tell you I can't do the podcast. But we got there in the end. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know what we have got to do.
What's that?
We've got to give away a jet wash.
Dude, we got to.
Got to give away a Hydra shot.
Fucking
And I want to give it away. That's the thing. I want to. I actually want to give it to somebody. So,
yeah, I mean,
loads of people did screenshots, shares, and stuff like that, and it's really appreciated. And the episode was really good last month. So thank you everybody so much for that.
thanks.
But I think what we need a little bit more effort off people. Like, come on. The screenshot's great, it's really helpful. But if you want to win something of such high value, you're going to need a little bit of extra effort going on. So that if you go above and beyond, you're probably going to stand a little bit better chance.
You might have to put.
Is that fair?
Have to put it out there. Yeah, that's yeah. Are you saying what I'm thinking? Like, nude,
I don't know.
Nudes? No, you weren't saying nude. No.
I was trying to insinuate it. So the biggest dick pic wins the Hydra shot. No, man, there was some really good ones, and a few people actually did the whole screenshot and share it on your actual social media feed, which I think is it's that extra bit of effort. Like, you've set up a camera, you've taken a photo, you've maybe put a little bit of an edit on there.
Nice.
And I like that shit. So we're gonna go with again. Thank you everybody for all this. We've got a really good one at Stuart Ketchley, who sent this.
Stuart.
We're gonna make it come up, but this is the photo he sent. I don't know if you can see it, Ollie.
Yeah, I like it.
He's
I like
even
it a lot.
he's
I
even
did
brought the
see it
hose
as well.
pipe. He's brought the hose pipe in the house. There's no jet wash on the end of it. We've got me and you in the background. He's watching live. The chat features on.
Dude,
For
Stuart.
extra bit of effort, right?
Stuart's done it, and he's won
Stuart's
it.
won it. Stuart's won it.
I'm really interested to see how Stuart gets on, because I just can't imagine people not finding it the best thing ever.
Yeah, man. I know.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Stu. Slide into the DMs, dude, and we'll hook you up with a fresh hydro shot and also some other stuff
Stuart.
as well.
You the man.
So that's dope. Cool. Thank you. Thanks to Work as well for supporting the podcast and allowing us to do these awesome giveaways. So
Yeah, big time.
one love. Appreciate it. We've got some more sponsors coming up soon as well, haven't we, Ollie?
We do
Which we're not
indeed.
going to talk about, but we've got some people joining us.
We have.
So that's rad.
Yes.
All right. Oh, what have you been watching and listening to?
This one might be for you. This might be specifically for your moms. Your moms.
Okay.
I've been
Is this watching?
Yeah, I've been watching The Sinner on Netflix. It's a good series. I'm
Okay.
not going to say any more because I'll ruin it, but it's a really good series. I'm not all the way through it yet. There's like separate. Each series is completely different, but it follows it's like a crime mystery series following a detective. So yeah,
Okay.
that's very good. Thoroughly enjoyed that. The first
Sinner.
one had, I think, Jessica Biel. You've seen it? No, you
No.
said The Sinner. Yeah, the first
Yeah.
one I think had Jessica Biel in. And
Okay.
it's just
Don't know who that is, but it sounds amazing.
mystery. I think, did she go out with Justin Timberlake?
Ah, really?
Anyway, yeah, it's worth watching. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, but that's really just for your mum. So obviously we've got loads of hardcore mountain bikers out there that probably
She'll appreciate it, man.
good.
She will. She'll appreciate
I'll
it.
keep
She'll
them
ask me to
coming.
tell you.
I'll keep them coming.
Yeah.
What about you?
appreciate
What
that,
have you been
man.
watching?
You know what? Not a lot, because I've been out riding my bike, which is really
My
cool.
man. Excellent.
But I have watched, and so many people have messaged about it, is I have watched Seaspiracy.
I haven't watched that yet.
Okay, let's maybe check it out, and then we'll go down that rabbit hole if we really have to.
Yeah, I'm putting it off. It just I don't need to know more things that bum me out about the world. I kind of feel
It's
that
a
way.
bummer. It's a bummer.
I do know these things are important to watch, but equally,
Yeah,
You know?
I know. Well, that's one of the things. And also, let's get a little bit more lighthearted. People are into the YouTubes, they're into the vlogs and stuff like that. There's a really good YouTuber, he's a moto guy called Buttery. So I watched
Buttery,
Buttery's latest vlog this morning, which is really cool because it's they go to like Brian Deegan's house.
Oh, nice.
Obviously, Hayden Deegan's absolute shredder, and it's just cool.
Yeah,
It's
wicked.
just nice vibes. Like, it's a cool vlog. I get personally a bit of inspiration from how he does stuff and stuff like that. And as you can see from how my vlog's like really blowing up right now. So that's
I know,
that's no
right?
doubt. It's the absolute opposite.
No, yeah,
But anyway,
why
that's
not?
like, it's fun. So
It is fun, isn't it? It's good.
yeah,
I
it is.
enjoy yours anyway, so who cares?
Well,
You enjoy making
can.
them. I enjoy watching them.
don't mind, to be honest. Don't mind every now and again, like
No.
just throwing the
When you're in
camera
the
in the
mood.
pocket.
When you're
Yeah,
not in
just-
the mood.
I've got another.
you
I'm
have
just
to.
doing one. I'm trying to do like a weekly one of like the beat your screen time thing, and I
Yeah.
just like I don't mind just putting the camera in a pocket. If something's fun, I'll film it. If it's not, it just stays in my pocket. There's no. I'm not doing it for anyone other than myself, and hopefully
Yeah.
it inspires some people to go out for a ride. And so I'm I'm trying to do some celebrity spotting at the moment in the Peak District. So obviously this, the Peak District is it's kind of like London, Milan, New York. People want to live here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be
hear you.
showing people the celebrities' houses that live local.
You are going to do that, yeah.
Yeah.
The bloke who shits in the paddling pool, creeping around in like famous people's gardens.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to show some people some houses.
Sounds good. What are you doing?
yeah.
This like local tours, like?
Oh mate, it's all literally within a 10-mile radius. There's tons of celebrities live around here.
Yeah, no way.
So I'm going to be I'm going to be showing people where they live, and then
Timmy
well,
Mallet
you know.
live round your way.
probably puts his own books in that.
He planted it.
Sold another 10 copies. They're all local in bookshop in phone boxes. So yeah, I'm gonna do some celebrity tours, man. It's hiving around here with celebs. So
Oh, that's good.
okay. As for that's my watching. And then what about listening, dude? What you got? Anything?
A Tribe Called Quest
Ooh.
bugging out.
Love it.
There you go.
All right.
That
It's
was
not. Is that
that's-
new
that
or
was straight off the top of? No, definitely not. No.
no?
Basically, nothing I ever say will be new. Unfortunately,
Bugging out. It's called. Is it?
bugging out.
There you go. It's already in the playlist, folks. Just go straight to it. I thought I'd do that straight away because I keep forgetting. So boom, it's already in the playlist.
Nice.
And then I'm going to go with, it's definitely already out. I'm going old school as well a little bit today. And this it's arguably my most favourite song in the world.
yeah.
If anyone asks, what's your favourite song? This is mine. But it's not really because I really enjoy the song. It's more like the memories that come with that song.
Yeah.
And it's Teddy Bears, and it's called Cobra Style.
Okay.
Heard it?
No, Teddy Bears.
Oh, it's a
Cobra
catcher.
Style.
Teddy Bears, Cobra Style.
I'm writing it down. I always
So
check
this is-
yours out, by the way.
Yeah, I always check yours out too. It always comes on. I'm doing something like a little bit hyped up, and then it's like. But yeah, Teddy Bears, Cobra Style. It's a catchy one. If people liked Long-Legged Larry, you'd probably enjoy this.
Nice.
So. Yeah, but it's more the feels that comes from it. It's memories of touring around America and
Nice.
living. They're a Swedish band, so don't know if they're still around or not, but it's cool. Good band. So there you go.
I've got
Alright.
my favourite track in life. I always refer to is Eric B and Rakim. Don't Sweat the Technique. And it's
Yeah.
because of NBA Jam session 1998, my favourite section on there, and I've listened to it consistently for the rest of my life.
Wow.
I will listen to it today.
Could you recite the lyrics too? Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
That's
yeah.
cool.
I'm not going to do it now. No,
No.
because that's embarrassing.
Could do our own theme tune though, couldn't you? You could literally sing us in.
No.
Oh dear. Oh, hang on, my phone's ringing. Let me just get rid of that. Fucking hell.
So
Bike
are
shop
we on to
owners.
list of questions?
Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's do some listener questions. Now, I put the thing up twice, so I'm going to have to go through a couple of these by accident.
Dude, my hair is really out of hand, and I washed it last night because that dirt gets everywhere in Dovey Bike Park.
Yeah.
And, you put a
I like
full
it, man. I
face
like
on
that.
it feels like you're pulling all your hair out. Anyway, I washed it and it just goes so fluffy and lame.
Well, we've had, obviously, the people doing the plastering and stuff here, and
Yeah,
it's like dust just in the air.
yeah.
So, yeah, my hair got real bad for a little while, but...
There you go.
Yeah, I was
I
going to
bet
go
it
now
did.
after
You
this
fucking-
episode, but...
Washing it in a paddling pool with Mr. Hanky the Christmas poo
Mate,
floating
it
around in
works.
there. Terrible.
It's soap, I promise. It stinks.
Brown
got-
soap.
It's got nuts in it.
Exfoliates Radiating nuts.
Oh dear.
Okay, listen.
All right, let's do a few of these.
Yeah.
At Party Phil, would you rather have a cock for a nose or a vagina for a mouth?
I mean, actually, I'm thinking about it now, and it would be. I'd have to have some T's and C's, because if you got a hard on publicly, it'd be a bit shit, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. You know, you got a giant hard on.
Erection face.
Yeah, like I don't know if the cock has nerves and whether it would actually react. So, because if you got a hard on, you know,
yeah,
it'd be embarrassing publicly. So I think I'd go with vagina mouth.
Okay, and you'd go like.
I'd go horizontal.
You go horizontal.
Yeah.
You won't go north to south.
Oh, I just look like I got really thin lips.
Or you could have big lips.
And some nasty facial hair. Probably better than what I got, to be honest. Just a fucking Brazilian going off the side. If you choose the if you choose the box mouth, do you have to have a butthole as well on there, or is it just box? See,
I mean,
there's
you
so
could,
many
couldn't
T's
you?
and C's. So you'd have to have a butthole right there.
Yeah, you would. I don't know. Off the bat, I'd probably go cock nose. Just
would you? Yeah.
So just easy. Like, imagine blowing your nose with it. It'd just be like one hole rather than two.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A one hole blow nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
There you go.
Not a bad idea.
Okay. Thanks for that, Party Phil. Appreciate it. Okay. Question for Ollie. How's Brendog?
He's fantastic, thanks. I get that a lot. Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, he's ready for the season. Had that all my life, actually. Yeah, how's Bren looking for the season? Yeah, he's looking really good. Yeah, he's really strong in the gym, riding really fast. Yeah, he's good.
Good. Well, that's great to hear.
That's what you wanted to know. Yeah, he's good. I think he's thoroughly enjoying. Oh, do you know what I reckon that question was actually referring to?
The fact that it was meant to be on here.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't even get that.
I didn't. I totally forgot as well. Can we do it next week?
We'll do it next week. He's actually super keen. He actually was, and he appreciated all of your tags, and I really appreciated all your tags. Thank you, team.
Oh yeah,
because everyone hounded him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everyone hounded him to come on. So
he's
hyped to come on. He's hyped. So we'll get him round here in my could call it studio. Could also call it shithole. We'll get him over here.
Zoo? Anyway. You could call it a zoo. You could call it a zoo.
You could call it a zoo, dude. Look at this. Look at this shit.
Oh no, not
cranky.
an animal.
He's a bit cranky. 1 second. Don't move too quick. Don't move too much. Because he'll get me. Okay, I'm gonna put him back.
I bet a day to put him on your face.
Do you reckon I won't?
Yeah, go on then. You're fucking mad, dude.
What even is this anymore? We've been in lockdown too long.
That's such a good screenshot, though. This is the best.
Jono Jones, the guest.
Jono Jones, the guest.
Jono Jones Junior, though. You have to put Junior, otherwise, you know.
You put Jono Jones in the thing.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, guess.
Oh dear. At Ruben VDD, why did Ollie eat an egg on that pizza video? It was hilarious. I've wondered that. I watched the video and you casually just cracked an egg in your mouth and no one said anything.
No, I like that sort of thing the most. Imagine if I'd gone, guys, I'm going to eat an egg. You know, it would have been crap. I think just eat the egg. Crack on.
Carry on.
Crack on, pardon the pun. Excellent pun. I did that because we used to do that all the time. Me and my brothers, my brothers are more jockey than me, but used to just crack eggs into a cup and drink the eggs.
It's old school bodybuilder mentality there, isn't it?
Yeah, in it, yeah. But it used to be really normal, and I just thought it'd be funny to do it whilst Warner's on a fucking...
It's funny. That video is a good man. Fair play to Mel. It's unique. Yeah, it's good. Enjoy it.
They are good, aren't they? I mean, Warner's so entertaining. It's too easy, man. You just sit next to him and laugh, and they can make a video of it.
Okay, we've covered that one. Will Gibson, how you both going with BYST21? So we've spoken about that.
Killing
I guess you're doing well.
I actually am beating it quite easily at the minute, but I've done a lot of long rides because I'm coming back from an injury, so we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, don't know about this one. It must be for you. At Sean MCG6 or Cyan, I'm not sure. Dear Ollie, is it going to be a Kenny and J. Cole collab? And when are they going to drop the albums?
I've not spoken to either lately. I don't have the inside scoop on that one, but I
think J. Cole lives about 3 streets that way from me.
Does he?
I think so.
He's in the Peak District.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
He is, Lives over there.
Fucking
there you go.
hell.
I'll go and knock and see if he's got this album dropping, shall I?
Yeah, no, sorry, I don't have any news on current hip hop. I'm not very up to date, I'm afraid.
Okay. At Samuel Roche, Ollie, who is going to win the WSL Newcastle Pro?
Hasn't it just already been?
Ollie, who won? I don't know. Has it already gone?
I thought it had, but maybe it was a heat I just watched.
Okay.
John got knocked out by I can't remember his name. I'm not very up to date on the competitive surfing, but I have been watching it.
Really?
It is interesting. Yep. It's like
something to have on in the background. I think if you're working, and you can just have it because it goes on for. It's like a 5-hour thing, isn't it?
Long old time, yeah. But it is good. I definitely would never have used to watch it, and then since I've been a surfing fanboy, I can watch it now. But it is mega interesting. Like any judged event, I can't help feeling like it's just you just desperately scramble. Like the reason I stopped doing dirt jump contests because there's 3 jumps, and I normally go through them, and I'll do this, and I'll do that, and I'll do this. Yeah. And then when it's contest time, there's 3 jumps, and I go through them, and I do this, and then I do this, and then I do. You know, is there something a bit desperate and annoying about judged events? Yeah. Like, that loses the exact reason why you
I'd like Chop on here. That'd be fun.
Please, can we get? Please.
Well, you know him. I don't know him at all. I've met him once.
All right, I'm going to message him right away.
I'd like to get Chop on here to talk about that sort of stuff. It'd be interesting.
Fucking right. Chop's a fantastic guest.
Yeah, I'm into that. Are you?
Yeah, definitely. I'm messaging as we speak. Cause I was talking to him the other day.
There you go. All right, we got another one. At Steve Line C. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Is this a theme? Because literally the next question is the same question from someone totally different.
Is a hot dog?
Or is that a massive coincidence?
I don't know. It must be something memey that we're too old to know about. It's probably on TikTok. It's very
dude, I shit you not. I don't know if you can see it, but is a hot dog a sandwich? Is that question and that question?
Oh, yeah.
They've literally come in at the same time.
Wow.
Off 2 different people.
They might know each other. There is that.
Yeah.
But I would definitely say that a hot dog is not a sandwich. It's in a bun. I don't normally consider things in buns sandwiches personally. A sandwich tends to have to be made from cut bread for me.
Okay.
I don't
like
know if that's accurate,
bread.
but yes, sliced bread, sorry, yeah. What do you think? You don't have a sandwich in a bun, do you?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah, you do, yeah. Well, do you not do that down south? You must have. You go to the sandwich shop and you get it in like a. Some people call it a bap.
Yeah, I get.
Basically,
yeah,
if you put a burger in it, it would be a burger bap.
Yeah.
But if you put a salad and some cheese in it, it's a cheese salad sandwich.
I would call it like a BLT bap. It'd always be bap for me. Yeah, I think a bap is different to a sandwich. That's my final answer, dude. You're not going to sway me on it.
Okay.
I like it when you sit like that and you've got the moustache thing and you don't realise you're doing it.
It's so annoying, isn't it? I don't even know it's there. It's so annoying. Honestly, drunk tattoos are stupid. And honestly, when I've probably told you, but when I got that, the guy was like, "It won't last long." 8 years later, it's still as thick as the day that I got it. And that is my thinking face. If anything, it's. I actually shave it. I shave that more than I shave my actual face.
All right, so yeah. Not a sandwich for me. At
Guy JW, will you or Ollie ever do a bike packing trip? Bike packing trip? I'd like to do a bike packing trip, I think.
I've done bike packing.
You've done it a few times, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to do one. I'd like to do a bike packing trip, definitely.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. Thoroughly enjoyable.
I have a regular bike coming soon.
I know.
And I'm going to head out and do a trip on that, I think.
Yeah, wicked.
Because then, obviously the issue with the when we've spoke about it before is going out a long way is very difficult.
Yeah.
So I'm going to head out and go sleep
do you know
somewhere.
what? I guess bike packing depends, because I say I've done it, but I've not actually carried a tent or a sleeping bag, so maybe I haven't.
Maybe you've not then.
Because I've just done a week riding with. I guess I have done bike packing, yeah. Even if it is a tent.
I do it from here. I just ride somewhere, take a tent.
Yeah.
Probably not even a tent, just a bivvy bag, and just kip out and ride home in the morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. At Leo Coyle Smith, he's the guy that did the Tinder thing.
Yeah, what's the update, dude?
I don't know, actually. We should probably get one, huh?
I'd really like an update. I'd like to
might be married by now. Leo, hit us up, man. Let's get an update. Can I have some sympathy for a big crash I had 2.5 weeks ago? Concussion and I think a broken rib. So, yeah, there you go. Sympathy. Sucks, man. Put it in your Tinder bio. See if you get any physical sympathy.
That's true. Yeah, you know that. Actually, concussion really, really sucks. And hope you're all good, Leo. That is really rubbish. Broken ribs.
Take some time off.
Broken ribs are just annoying. More than anything, my personal experience of broken ribs is just annoying. Yeah,
sleeping in a chair.
Yeah, you
can't cough, can't laugh. He'll not be listening to this because he can't laugh. So
yeah, true. Or he might be listening to this to stop himself laughing. Just it's that unfunny.
It's like, if you think my life's bad, let's watch these two idiots.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
just talking shite.
Hope you're all good, dude. Hang in.
Yeah, I hope you're good, Leo. Thanks for send us an update, Leo. You've got my number. He sent all the stuff through last time, so send us a video, man, and we'll share it up. See what's going on with the old
dating
love life.
update with Leo, because Leo's good on camera as well, isn't he? He's brilliant.
Very good.
Let's hear a dating update or any dating stories. We'd love to hear, because I'm not single and I have to live through other people's dating nowadays.
Yeah, it's not fun, is it? Anyway, how do you ride fast? Oh, Albert Etienne 1. How do you ride fast with big loose rocks on the trail ready to slip out on? So big rocks, slippy rocks. How do you ride it fast?
I feel like every one of the riding technique things ends in the exact same way, and we're going. You have to try and look up. Stay loose on your bike. Let it move around. Don't worry. Look up. You'll be all right. That's all I got.
Yep. I'd say same. I mean, I'm no pro rider, but I'd say exactly what Ollie said. Try and stay off the brakes a little bit if you can, because you're just going to wash out and it's going to hurt. And just hold on.
Dude, I took out 2 beginners the other day on a ride. It was my girlfriend's brother and my girlfriend's sister's boyfriend. Cool story, dude. Anyway, they're 2 people completely new to mountain biking, and it was really good actually. It was well fun, but you do realise how difficult it is even just to get around,
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, if there's a
especially when you've just not used to it. Actually, can I just ask you a quick question? So Benny, who does all the filming for Bren, is he new to mountain biking? Is that how that's?
He's very new to mountain biking, and he's doing fantastically well. He did full 2 days in Dovey and Revolution. He got Man of the Match award because he managed to ride proper downhill tracks,
And he is new to it, so did he meet Bren and he wasn't into mountain biking, or?
I think he was into it, but he wasn't like a mountain bike rider kind of thing. I think he followed it, was into it, living around here kind of thing, but not a proper rider. Now he absolutely loves it. It's so cool to be around as well, because he just you sort of.
I think it's really
share
cool
the
as well.
Stoke,
Yeah, but also it's interesting because the vlog guy that I quite like, Jon Olsen, his sort of filmer is called Benny. You almost become quite involved in what they're up to. You're like, oh, I wonder what he does like. And he's got his own channel now, so you almost want to see his progression, and you want to see So shout out Benny, man. Benny kills it. And,
Benny does kill it, and he's great. I feel like sometimes Benny gives it back really good. So sometimes it feels like in the videos we're being mean to him. Benny looks after himself, dude. He claps back. Don't worry about Benny. Benny's doing just fine.
Big Benny.
Yeah, Benny's a man.
So what were you saying? Sorry about the taking 2 people out. It's just difficult to watch them try and actually.
No, it's quite literally just logistically difficult to sort of get around. Even a small hill, you realise is an actual problem, and explaining braking and this and that, and I don't know. It really. I take a lot of things for granted, I guess, on a mountain bike.
Yeah, I remember it's similar if you take like your girlfriend out. I remember taking Emma out, and Emma's quite good on a bike randomly. She's like quite natural on it because through horse riding she's got like quite good balance and stuff. But she'd be like, "How do you wheelie?" And you're like trying to explain, and like, I don't know. Actually, you just do it. I don't know. I'd be really shit at coaching, I think.
Yeah, I would. Like what you just said, try and stay off the brakes is so true. And like, but both of the dudes I went out with are real smart dudes. So you explain to them like, well, if you're braking down a steep hill, then you're asking a lot of the tyres. The tyres then have to grip an extra dimension, almost. You know, like I realise I do actually think about all of this stuff a lot without putting it in words. So as soon as you add braking, then the tyres are being asked to do another thing, and so is your body. So then your body has to be further back. You have to be worried. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas if
totally.
you don't brake and it's a straight hill and you stay straight and you keep your body loose, you're
good. There was this old saying, and I don't know if it's true or not. The more I'm thinking about it, but like if you're on the gas, you can't fall off because you're going to be going forwards. Yeah. So that used to be. I used to equate that to like a rut. So if you get in a rut and you're on the gas, you can't topple over.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be projecting yourself. So I feel like it's the same with mountain biking. If you're like on the gas, leant back, you're not going to fall off.
Yeah.
In theory.
Definitely.
Until you have a massive OTB and you're like,
Definitely. No, I think if I would really have to learn to be a good coach. I think I'd have to be coached.
Okay. Yeah. At Razu, what's the worst thing you've done for money? Foot porn modelling excluded. What's the worst thing you've done for money? Worst thing.
What have I done for money that's bad?
I think the only thing I can think of is that drug deal that I probably did in New Zealand was pretty hectic.
Yeah, that sounds gnarly, that does, yeah.
Wasn't it? There was that's pretty bad. Worst thing, yeah.
I did something called car counting for, it was, I sat in a room for days on end. This was actually whilst I was a professional rider as well, so I had to watch a black and white CCTV footage of the M1 or something, and me and a friend sat there with clickers.
God.
One for normal, one for heavy goods vehicles.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they check it after, or could you just do whatever?
You do whatever. I don't think they wanted. I don't think they wanted it double checked.
Yeah.
But we'd fall asleep, and then you'd hear him walk in, and you'd be like, like loads of clicks.
It'd be like 30 cars all day.
I know exactly. And then
something's amiss here, guys.
So you'd watch like 2 hours of tape, and then you'd have like 15 minutes break, another 2 hours of tape. It was really intense, yeah. And then the only thing that made it fun was that any time a heavy goods vehicle went past, we would go like this. Heavy. That was it. That's all we had. But yeah, that was when I was 16 or 17. I remember thinking, fucking hell, there you go.
Wow. That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, do a couple more. At Elite Enduro Pro. Ooh, at Elite Enduro Pro. That's a big claim, man, on the old Instagram handle right there. I don't know who it is, if it's an alias. Maybe it's Richie Rude, someone like that. But at Elite Enduro Pro. He's got a merch request for you, which is good. Can we get a black shirt with a giant sketch of Olly's riding face? I don't know. I kind of like it.
My riding face is.
I feel like you've got a bit of a gurney face sometimes, and there'll be a. You know, you did like the Wilkins one with the basketball.
My tongue out, don't I?
Yeah, I feel like that one of those big, and then underneath it just says like, "This is how much I love biking." It's something like that, and it's just that. That'd be sick.
I'll work on it, dude. I'll work on it. I did try and get a. I promise. I tried to get one in the style of. I can't remember the artist. Whether it's Mike Giant. He used to do a lot of Santa Cruz boards and Powell boards. Anyway, they're like these like. Oh, he did the Screaming Hand. That's who it was.
Oh, right, really, yeah.
Let me look it up real quick so that I don't sound like an idiot.
Okay.
So I commissioned a guy to do a drawing of my face, and it was too horrible, and I didn't use it in the end.
Was it him who did it?
No, oh God, no. This is
no, it's just in the style. Sorry,
Jim
right,
Phillips. Sorry, I fucked up. It's Jim Phillips who did the screaming hand. You know the screaming hand I mean?
Yeah. Iconic.
So I tried to get a Jim Phillips style one of like, because he did loads of. It wasn't like the screaming hand, but he did loads of faces and loads of like.
Right.
And I just thought
That's
that would
cool.
be funny, but it was. I think I just looked at it and I was like, you're too ugly. So.
Like the one Emma did of me, which we don't talk about anymore. Yours was really good. Mine was like, fucking hell. I think you should do. You should do one. This is how much I love biking, or something like.
All right.
Yeah.
Done.
This is my biking face. I don't know.
Done.
All right. At Joseph Jones. Last 3 people you called on your mobile. Last 3 people. It's not interesting. I'll be honest. It's not interesting at all. I mean, it sort of is, but it's sort of isn't. So, I've got... fuck's sake. I've got Mark James. Mark James is the man who owns J. James Cycles.
Yep.
I've then got Bobby Fox. Bobby is the... works for Fox.
Yeah.
And then I've got Duncan Philpott.
Nice.
They're my top 3.
That's cool. I've got Matt Riley, who is the MR in DMR.
All right.
I've got Georgie, who is my girlfriend. And I've got Bernard.
There you go.
Good question, though. It's interesting, isn't it?
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't say this guy's name, but it ends in loads of numbers. Is back MTB, I think that is.
Okay.
1, 2. Anyway, it just says prank call, question mark.
Prank call, question mark. I used to love doing prank calls.
I used to love... Dude, prank calls used to be the...
before, haven't we?
I think so, yeah. My thing was getting drunk, coming home from a night out and getting the ad mag.
Yeah.
You remember the ad mag and calling cars
Oh, it's
at about
brilliant.
2 a.m. in the morning? So funny.
So good.
Yeah, I love it. We should maybe do a prank call. Maybe we can think about it.
Every now and then, because you know when people pick up in their cars, like it doesn't show who it is calling on some car AirPlay or whatever. And when I can hear that, like Bren doesn't know it's me, I just do a voice and say I'm HMRC every time. You know, or like you can hear when someone's like, "Hello, hello."
Yeah.
Who's this?
Yeah.
Who's this? Or if they've got like a bad line. Still do prank calls. It's kind of harder with mobiles, isn't it?
It is. I do like a prank call though. Maybe we can figure something out. It'd be good to do a prank call every now and again on someone.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Someone in the bike industry. Offer him some crazy deal.
Oh, do you remember Jono's story about was it Jono or was it Bren? Anyway, I think it was Jono. His story about pranking Manon, like set up and getting her to ride for a puzzle company.
Yeah.
Poor Manon.
That is a good
you
one.
go with it. If you think the company's got money, you're just like, please let me know more. You've got Jono writing these fucking messages. So unfair.
Oh, dear. That is good. Yeah, I should do one of those at some point. Let's do it. Okay. I think, dude, there's quite a few more, but I reckon all the good ones are pretty much taken. Sorry if I've said that your question's bad. At Bertie_Lupton, this is actually here. I'm not making this up. Any plans to make an OWX Hookit collab frame protection kit? Right, fucking there.
Oh mate, I'm so sorry. I haven't got.
People are
round to
frothing for that. So yes, there is, but we've got someone. But there's one part of this organisation that's not very good at making it.
Sorry, it's on the list. It's just
on the list.
Just never ends. The list never ends.
And we got a Tunnux one coming as well, hopefully.
Actually, for real.
Frame protection kit, yeah.
Oh, that is the
Oh, yeah.
bomb, man. That's
Tunnux
so
frame protection
sick.
kit.
You know, we were talking about on the way back, like we all bought a load of Tunnux for our trip to Dovey, and we were talking about how weird it is that, like, how kind of marketing and influence works. Because it doesn't have to be like we're talking about Steve Pete wearing white gloves. It doesn't have to be like that. Like, I aspire to be like Steve Pete, so I get the white gloves. It can just simply be Ollie keeps mentioning Tunnocks, or
Dude,
Ollie
you're so right.
Like, you just reminded me of Tunnocks' existence.
This is like my daily Instagram. People sending stuff like this.
Yeah, there you go. It's insane, isn't it?
And cars and like
Yeah.
stuff that just anything Tunnocks.
I've eaten loads of Tunnocks over the last 2 days. A lot.
Good.
Yeah. They
Good,
do
mate.
something
That's
called
good.
mini bites, and they come in a bucket.
Okay.
So it's like a caramel, but cut in half, and then with chocolate all over, so you get higher chocolate to wafer. Well
The
worth
dream,
giving it a go,
dog.
dude. It's good. Really
I need to go and stock up actually, and you've just reminded me that I was trying to sort Graham from Tunnocks a bike out, but it's very difficult at the moment because there's
not the easiest.
no bikes.
No.
So
I feel really bad for all the people that that have asked me, but I can't. There's literally
there's nothing.
there.
It's not available. There is nothing.
No.
So it's tough. I had a really good chat. We could probably get into it on the next episode or something about the bike industry at the moment and how the reason there's no bikes is actually really interesting. So,
Okay, cool. Like to
it's
hear
good.
that.
I had a really good chat with Neil about it yesterday from Focus.
Nice.
So, shout out Neil for spitting actual knowledge and like explaining it all and how it works with manufacturers and components and factory lead times and stuff like that. And it is actually quite interesting.
Nice, let's do it. Make sure you write
let's
it down
do
on a piece of paper so you remember to do it on Monday when we record next.
Oh god, yeah, shit, it's coming around fast, isn't it? Okay, I think that's it, isn't it? Hour and a half.
Fantastic. I had a great time. Hope you enjoyed the show.
I'll put this out today. So for everyone listening, if you're listening on Thursday, we recorded this on Thursday.
Wow.
Straight out. We ain't
Exciting.
playing around, dog.
That's like
We ain't
fresh
playing.
out the oven, dude.
We
Fresh
do like
out
a
the oven.
YouTube thing tonight.
Yeah,
so it's
done. I'll
an
be
evening
around.
one rather than a day one. So
Perfect.
we'll do it straight away.
Perfect. I've got to write an MBUK article. I've
Yep.
got to take a whacker plate over a school track, and I've got a load of design work.
Wow.
And
You're
then
busy
I'm
boy,
there.
huh?
And then I'm there.
Busy boy.
And I
Mate,
want
do
to try
your
and get a
thing.
ride in as well. We've got to get a ride in as well.
I'm going to get a ride
It
and I'm
wasn't
going
a
to
proper
edit.
ride I did
Get
earlier.
a
It
ride
wasn't
in.
a proper one. I need a proper
No.
ride.
I'm going to get a ride. I'm going to do some editing, get this done, get this up so everyone's happy. And then I'm going to go ride my bike. And then paint a bathroom.
Good man.
This is life. All right, guys. Thank you, everyone out there, so much. And just quickly before we go, loads of people always ask like how they can support the podcast and stuff. Literally, share it around, subscribe. That's it. That's all we can ask. Send some nice messages every now and again because they do mean a lot. And no doubt we both get quite a lot, and it is nice. So if you could.
I try and get
And
through
don't
them
want
all. I really appreciate all of them. So anytime I don't get back to you, I do try to. I do really appreciate every message.
It's tough.
Yeah, I think we should.
All right.
You know what I think we should do? We should set up a Patreon just so that we can actually have like a VIP room, like a VIP room. So it's just an idea.
Would anyone subscribe to Patreon if we did it?
Who knows?
What would we call it?
I'm clean out of ideas. I'm tired, dude. I've done too much biking. I'm tired.
We could call it OnlyFans.
Do you just want to make a foot porn?
But it's on Patreon. But it's called OnlyFans.
That's very confusing. We could call it just foot porn, and that's our.
Yeah, could you? Yeah. All right, we'll figure it out. We could do that. I'd like to try it actually. It would be kind of fun to see what happens.
Let's do it.
All right.
We could try.
Maybe. Okay.
Appreciate wanting to help us out though. It's very kind.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice of people. And more info on Freedom Ride coming as we get it.
Yeah, and we'll get some more guests on. We've got so many lined up, and then I just never fucking make it happen. These always seem to come round so quick. We've got Hans Ray, we've got Brendog, and we've got Chopper now.
Oh wow, that's three really good ones. Man.
Just right there.
Yeah. I've had Jace reached out the other day. He wanted to come on from Gypsy Tales.
Sick.
Sven actually as well. So,
we still need to do Sven's photo story. We got so much work to do. We got so much work to do. Let's crack on.
All right, let's crack on.
31's been fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Out.
Peace.
All right.